Okay, so I will be using Canva for this presentation. I used to use Canva back in the day. I started using Google Slides because it synced up with StreamYard with the presentations, with the live streams, but I haven't been doing a whole lot of live streams lately. So I'll try to utilize Canva again here. And it helps because it frees up more space for storage as well, as the Google accounts are getting full. So Texas celebrates first number one ranking in 21 years by leaning on defense to beat Georgia 57-26, and this is women's college basketball. Okay? And this was Monday night. And that's, I mean, man, only 26 points by Georgia. Horrible. Taylor Jones had 17 points, matched her career high 16 rebounds, as Texas extended its winning streak to 11 games. Here's Taylor. Interesting, you get the name Taylor, right? Taylor T. Texas T. I better pause that video just in case. But Texer T, Taylor T. Obviously, Taylor, that's a trendy name on the world stage. Look how they have the horns behind the head right there. You see how they have the horns coming out right there? Interesting, right? The Texas Longhorns. So you can kind of look at the character. Let me read a few more sentences here and we can get into the presentation. So, man, an 11-game winning streak. I'm going to have to see if I catch anything with that as I go forward here. Rory Harmon. Wow, and look at this name right here. I can't even pronounce that. Something Ntanda. Moen Ntanda. Well, her and Rory Harmon, they each added 10 points. Okay, so not a lot of points here in total, right? And here's another look at Taylor, featured in our article, okay? With the 17 points, 16 rebounds. Earlier Monday, Texas moved to number one in the AP Top 25 for the first time since February 16, 2004. So that's 216. And as you see over here, look at the points for this season, 126. You see that right there? Right? You get the same numbers just mixed up. Oh, and look at this is cool on the fly. You see the 12.6 points, 7.1 rebounds, right? Well, 7.1 rebounds, 71 is the 20th prime number, and T is the 20th letter of the alphabet. Taylor T, Texas T. Nice, right? Okay, very nice. So earlier in the day before this game, they moved to number one, okay? Damari Flournoy led Georgia with 9 points. I have her later on in the breakdown. Texas led only, look at this, there's another 20, you see? 20-16 at halftime they led. And 20-18 early in the second half. You see? So you get the 20s right there again. Remember the 20th prime, 71. Taylor Jones, 7.1 rebound average on the season. And look, she scored 17 points, the reflection. And don't forget the 20th prime number, right? But T, the 20th letter of the alphabet. So wow, right? Georgia's Avinger had a steal before missing a layup and a failed opportunity to tie the game. Texas outscored Georgia 37-10 in the second half. So we're going to We'll go right over to Canva, okay? So here's Canva. Let me present. I do gotta say that Google Slides, I like some of the features more with Google Slides. It's a little easier on some of the editing, the way I do it anyways. But let's see if we can present this presenter view right here. Got it. No. Okay, so I don't like that because it kind of gives away some of the stuff there. Okay, but now we're open here. Okay. So let's go forward here. So check this out, man. They win by 31 points. Look at that right there. And it says they leaned on their defense. And defense equals 31 in the reduction cipher with the 31-point victory. Defense also equals 131 in reverse. So you get another 31. Okay. And what are the chances the game Monday, February 24th, that's the day leaving 310 days in the year. And you see the 31 right there, okay? Because 310, that's just a zero at the end, right? If you're talking numerology rules, that zero doesn't count. Even without that explanation, look, you see the 3-1 right at the beginning. Okay, 31-point victory, leaning on the defense 31, defense 131. The game on the day leaving 310 like 31. Amazing, right? Longhorns checks in with 120, and this is 121, excuse me. This is a fact. You see in reverse with the alphabet, you see the chart right there, 121. Look, first number one ranking in 21 years. That's 121. And you see Longhorns 121 in reverse. In reverse, L15, O12. And the 13th letter, G20, H19. O again, 12, R9, N13, S is 8. That's always going to be a fact. 121, and you see how that syncs up with the ranking and how many years it's been. So back to Taylor Jones. She's featured with this 17 point, 16 rebound. That's a solid game, right? Wow, look. Texas is 13-1 in the East. Okay? Look at that. And remember, defense 131 in reverse. But again, you get another 31 on the fly right there. 13-1 in the Southeastern Conference. Look at that, man. But why does she sync up with Georgia Bulldogs, the opponent? I know why. Because this is like a lottery system. And this is the world stage. And these are performers on the world stage. And it's all by the numbers. Okay? This is the system that we live in. Letters, numerical values attached, fake world. Georgia Bulldogs, 154. It's as simple as ABC 123. Just like Taylor Jones, 154. Okay? The first player they mention in the article. I'm telling you, she's got 44 on her jersey right there. And Georgia equals 44. And I mean, I did some searching here, and different numbers were popping up. I'm like, how many games NCAA women's college basketball? And this popped up most of the time I was doing the research. Look, it says Eastern Conference and Western Conference. That makes me think of the WNBA, but they play 40 games. Okay? In the WNBA. So, but look at what this says. The league is divided into two conferences, the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, and it said right above NCAA. I just clipped it out there. But nonetheless, in 2025, each of the 13 teams plays a 44 game regular season schedule beginning in May and ending in September. But that's weird. That's got to be, you know what? That's got to be the WNBA, right? Because we're in February. So I'm not seeing that February lands in between May and September. But look at the 44, and I'm going to go to Google and show you. Okay? Oh, it pops me back to the beginning there. I'm going to go to Google and show you, okay? So let's go over here. And let me show you how many games in NCAA women's college basketball. And look, we get nothing right there. It depends on how you ask, right? Because look, when I scroll, look, look, if this hits, look at the 31 right there with hits with the breakdown. Look at that. Ooh, and there's 4 quarters in basketball. That's a connection with that 44. But look, the NCAA rules effectively state that a team can play in 31 games. You see that right there? So that 31 hits in the breakdown. They can play different amounts of games, I guess, including a multi-team event, or otherwise can only play 29. And let's just see if I want that 44 to pull up. So let me just enter 44 here. I don't know if we're going to get to the bottom of this, but we don't need to. I just want you to see how it was confusing when I was asking. What's this? All right, so let me scroll down. Should I go unedit the pic real quick and show you? Let me ask Google again. In NCAA women's basketball, how many games are played in a season?
According to Wikipedia,
It
the
says
league is divided
44.
into two conferences, the Eastern Conference and the Western
But
Conference.
May,
In
that's the
2025,
WNBA,
each
isn't
of the
it?
13 teams plays a 44-game regular season schedule, beginning in May and ending in mid-September.
So if this game's in February, that doesn't hit. Look when I scroll down here. I guess look, it depends on the level of play and whether they participate. Okay, I get that. Man, that hits with that 31, right? So nonetheless, how many games what was their record last season? Because we may want to know that, right? Texas women's basketball standings. So that would be 2023, 2024, right? Southeastern. Let's go to 33-5 overall. So that's 38 games. I don't know. But look at the conference, 14-4 right there. That's interesting, right? You get another 44. So anyways, I don't know why it's popping up 44, because WNBA, how many games in a season?
40 games. According to
So where did
WNBA,
that
the
44 come
WNBA season
from? Do you understand what I'm saying? So anyways, I don't know where that 44 is coming from, but it's okay because we don't need it, right? We don't need it over here. So let me pull this up again. We still hit with the 44 with her jersey. It takes me all the way back to the beginning here. That's cool. We hit with the 44, and that 31 hit right there, huh? Even that 31 that pops up hit right there. But we hit 44 with Georgia and 44, which is that's more relevant, right? And 44 with the jersey on Taylor Jones there. And notice how it says 13 teams. Whatever they're referring to, right? You would think that would be the WNBA, but they play 40 games because I think the WNBA begins in May, if I'm not mistaken. If somebody's out there, maybe try to look into that a little bit for me, as that's confusing, right? How that you can't get a straight answer. But look at the 44, man, with the opponent and the jersey of Taylor Jones featured in our article. 17 points, 16 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 1 steal. Damn, that's amazing. So I'm thinking this is a center then, right? That's a lot of blocks. Look at how tall she is. You see her right there? Look at this game was on Monday, and Monday equals 27 like Jones. And Monday's got the 27 in two ciphers, and Monday's got 72 like Jones as well. Look at that. The big game on Monday syncs up with the last name. And look, you get 27 victories for the Texas Longhorns women's basketball team. 27 victories. And you get all of these 27s with the player just quickly as I was doing the research. Career high 27 points. And notice how she was 11 of 11 from the field in that game right there. They're referring to over Oral Roberts. I don't know if that was last season possibly. I'm not 100%. It looks like it may be. But anyways, remember this is an 11 game winning streak currently for the women Longhorns. But look at all the 27s. Jones played in 27 games for the Longhorns in 22-23 in that season. And look at down at the bottom. Played in 33 games and started 27 games. Oh, I guess I have that up top there too. In the 23-24 season. So it's not a coincidence. I mean, Jones equals 27. Now she has this big game on Monday, this 31-point victory, Monday 27, and they land on 27 victories. You see that? Just some other little small connections here. And then we'll look at that 9-point leader, the 9-point leader of Georgia who scored 9 points. Even Bulldogs, Georgia Bulldogs, with this blowout loss that they are on the wrong end of. Look at this. Bulldogs 29 and Texas has played 29 games. Bulldogs, you even get that 92, which is the reverse. Even Taylor equals 28 in the reduction cipher, and the Bulldogs have played 28 games. Look at that. What are the chances of that? Okay. So is this like a cowgirl? I mean, Taylor Swift is synced up with country music as well, right? That's pretty Ooh, Taylor Swift is born on the 13th. And you get the 1 and the 3 again, right? Remember, defense equals 31 and 131. And this is a 31-point victory for Texas over Georgia. And remember, it's on the day leaving 310 like 31. Taylor Swift born on the 13th of December. There's probably more connections if I went deeper on that. But I'm trying to make these a little bit quicker as much as I can. It's just not easy. So that's the leader right here of the Georgia Bulldogs in this game with 9 points. What the hell is this 31 right there? Is that 31 minutes? She may have played 31 minutes. I don't know if that, it appears that maybe that's 31 minutes. Either way, it's a 31 again. But notice how she had 9 points. Look at how she syncs up with the team she plays for. D. Maury Flournoy, 80 in reduction. Georgia Bulldogs, 80 in reverse reduction. Look at the 10 on her jersey. The Bulldogs have 10 victories. You see that? Okay, so that's an easy breakdown for y'all. Okay? That's a nice, easy breakdown. That's everything I entered. You see that right there? Longhorns, you even get 40 like 4. Okay? Georgia 44 like 4. Remember 44 on the jersey for Taylor Jones. Okay, so let's go, and we want to know the next opponent. Let's just scan the article. I think that was just a quick article they gave us here. Texas outscored Georgia 37-10 in the second half. I just saw 37 over here. Let's scroll down to the bottom. Look, there's a 37 I just saw right before that 37 popped up. Georgia equals 37. Come on, man. Georgia equals 37. Georgia Bulldogs 73. The reverse. Georgia equals 37. And they get outscored 37-10 in the second half. And Flournoy wears 10. And Georgia's stuck on 10 victories. For real? So some of the takeaways, Texas, Harmon had 3 steals as the Longhorns. God damn it. The Longhorns forced 25 turnovers. Holy. Wow. The Lady Bulldogs were denied their first win over a number 1 team since beating Tennessee in the 2004 tournament, SEC. Tennessee, T. Texas, T. Taylor Jones, T. And Harmon, wow, with the 3 steals. So defense prevails here. Harmon, Texas. Rory Harmon. Oh, look, there's a Harmon, Texas as well. Come on, man. Come on, don't do me like that. Player. And she's got the January 29 birthday. I didn't get a birthday. I didn't get a birthday with Taylor Jones. Okay? No birthday with Taylor Jones. There is another Taylor Jones who was popping up famous. Taylor Jones' birthday. Look, a baseball player. Ooh, he's 31. No, and look, oh my God. Remember, defense equals 31 and 131, 31-point victory. What a script with Taylor Jones, the female, for the Texas Longhorns with the big game. And on the day leaving 310 like 31? Holy crap. And look at his birthday. December 6, 126. Taylor Jones, the female basketball player, average points 12.6. What a perfect script. Everybody stay to the end. I'm gonna, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? It looks like this dude plays for the Angels. Oh my God. Oh, how wild is that? That is insane. And look, I put Texas and they're still popping up the baseball player. Longhorns. Don't tell me that dude's from Texas. Look, we don't I don't get a birthday that pops up. She is 6'4". That's not even her? Why is that picture popping up? Man, Google's all screwy, man. That's not even her right there. There she is. Man, that hit heavy, man. Man, she's throwing up them horns too. What a heavy breakdown. That was the best hit right at the end, man. Baseball player Taylor Jones. All and you can see it's a perfect script by the numbers. How is this world ran on the numbers like that? It is so tedious. Wow. Amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. There would be more connections if we went further. That is ridiculous. So I'm glad I could show you the script. Undeniable, and you had to stay to the end. That was amazing. I wish we had a birthday for the character. It should have popped up I couldn't find it. But that Taylor Jones baseball player, that was absolutely amazing. Okay, so hopefully this went well over here on Canva. I like it. Not as easy to do the editing, but it's an easy way if you're racking up storage. I do tons of breakdowns. I have like 5 Google accounts storage full just because of slides, presentations. Okay? So, I'm this is cool on Canva because I can just store the data over here on Canva, I guess. And you got to do what you got to do. But Canva's it presents well, and since I don't really live like I used to, uh it's a fake world, right? And that's one of the reasons why I don't do the lives like I used to, because this platform, and we're in a fake world. You have to be like a sellout to really go anywhere with YT, right? But shout out to y'all, man. That was fun. Texas celebrates first number 1 ranking in 21 years by leaning on defense to beat Georgia 57-26. I'm not going to look into the opponents of the next game. If y'all want to, you can. But shout out to y'all. And there's always more. There's probably something I missed. But absolutely scripted with that baseball Taylor Jones connection I caught at the end. Until next time, Daily Decodes 812. Peace.